Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 18 of my early campaign where I'm playing as the Byzantines. And we are about 30 years left before the Mongols show up on our eastern borders. So at this point in the campaign, I mean it is very similar to the last few episodes regarding my goals, but I do want to try to clean up a few of these lingering wars as much as I can. Now the Germans, there's not much I can do about it. The fact that they are on my border means that I just need to try to get a natural ceasefire. Now, they do have a crusade that will be dying off, hopefully in the next few turns. Although they do tend to linger around for quite a bit, so even though there's only 154 men left in this crusade, I don't know, it still might be, like, not quite 10 turns, but it might be more than 5. They take longer to go away than you'd think. And, yeah, I would imagine that there would be a new emperor in town before that crusade does go away completely, and hopefully the new emperor doesn't have good influence. That's going to be keep my fingers crossed and hope for that. And so yeah, that's the idea, is that hopefully, you know, that's going to destabilize the German Empire, and maybe we can get a ceasefire if other factions sense some opportunities and decide to attack. You know, I'm looking at you, the Danes, and I'm looking at you, France, I'm looking at you, Italy, and even the papacy as well. It would be nice if someone did something here. And yeah, for the French as well, the fact that their king is, he has to be, you know, going any year now. So he's 64 years old, and although his influence is good, I think that I will be attacking this turn. This fact that the sea regions are all clear and there's no boats to be seen, I'm thinking that this is going to be the perfect opportunity for me to land in Aquitaine and then potentially get rid of this crusade marker. Again, I can't remember if this actually does also count as a failed crusade once you destroy this. I think it does, but I'm not quite sure. And then march on Anjou and destroy this chapter house here, which is the one that birthed this French crusade, which is the new one. And this one, let's see if I can get my cursor on this. Yeah, this one still has a bit of men left, so this is going to take a while for it to disappear naturally. So yeah, if we can just kind of, you know, raid these two provinces, that's going to be all I need to get done here. I'm thinking 3 stacks will suffice, 2 fighting stacks, and then essentially like a reserve / siege stack. Because raiding these provinces is one thing, but then I need to essentially come back to Aquitaine. You know, it doesn't have to be Aquitaine. I could, you know, raid Brittany if I want to. Actually, Brittany is really well developed, so maybe I will go here just to hit it. But once I take back one of these sea provinces, I will have to essentially hold out for a while and possibly rebuild a port before I can send my forces home. So that's going to be the goal there. I think I have the forces that I need to get the job done here in Nicaea. Now, I don't have any trebuchets, which is unfortunate because trebuchets would be better at getting through these keeps, which actually do have defensive upgrades, especially the one here in Anjou. But the thing is that you don't actually have to take the castles to destroy the chapter house. The chapter house is a building that is guaranteed to be destroyed if you take the province. This is my understanding. So, you know, I don't even have to do the hard part. I can just march in here. If the forces retreat, I destroy the chapter house just like that, and then it's done. And maybe if we can cause some civil disruption here in Central and Western Europe, maybe other factions will start to dogpile, sensing weakness. You know, again, I'm looking at you, Spain, and if the Spanish wanted to attack the French, maybe the Almohads will do something. They're just no one's doing anything except fighting me. So it would be nice if that changed a bit. And it would be nice if that, you know, changed mostly. Again, it's not that I'm feeling the pressure. I'm not. You know, as one of my viewers has commented, I probably have enough forces on my western border to take on the rest of Eastern Europe, and that probably is true. So I don't feel threatened in this area. It's just that these are factions that I would rather be trading with, especially the French, considering that they do have a lot of territory with ports in it that would just be such a huge boost to my economy if I could get that going. And just so that I don't have to fight their ships anymore once they keep putting boats in the water. So it'd be nice to get that. With the Germans, you know, like I can you know, whatever. It doesn't really matter so much. If I can't get peace with them, so be it, right? But still, it would be nice just to like have some more disruption going on that is not involving me, right? So as far as that goes, yeah, I think these armies are probably ready to go. I do just have to choose my generals actually, and I don't really. So like see this guy. Unfortunately, this is that guy that used to be disloyal, Nicephorus Murtzouphilus. He used to be part of the family line, but he is no longer. Yeah, he's that blackmailer. He had lost some loyalty, but he's okay now. Like, the charismatic leader and the good runner kind of cancel themselves out, and so he's just a 4-star general, which is, you know, useful. But the fact is, he's the only man left in his unit, and I can't retrain them yet until I'm able to do that here in Constantinople, which I'm a few buildings, maybe 2 buildings away before I can do that now. So that leaves me with a 5-star general here, and I might use him, Basil Murtzouphilus. And there's nothing else to his traits to make him a good general. He just has the 5 stars and that's it. So I might just do that. It is also tempting to send Prince Andronicus over as well, but he is my only heir. And I don't have any children yet, so he's just my younger brother. He's just 2 years younger than the Emperor. And yeah, there's no kids on the way yet. So this guy he has a job to do. He needs to start doing that. Let's get rid of these Inquisitors. Ooh, 50% chance. Jesus. That's a Valor 5 Inquisitor. Fucking hell. Wow. Huh. I mean, luckily this is a 3-star assassin, but man, a 3-star assassin has only a 50% chance of killing a 5-star Inquisitor. Holy smokes. So yeah, let's get him, and let's get him, and let's get him. Let's send over another assassin, just because I might need another guy to kill that Inquisitor. Yeah, is there anyone else for us to murder? Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, I think, let's see. I don't want to send my heir, but I will send this 5-star general. You can be a part of this, and I think I just want another unit of cataphracts to be nice, and yeah, Stephen Melicinas, it's only a 1-star general. He does have the charismatic leader trait, which is going to give +3 morale, which is quite good. But I'm probably just going to be using him for his cataphract unit, to be honest. And yeah, it would be nice to get more cataphracts. It would. But I think just having these 2 units, that will have to suffice for this raiding sortie. Yeah, I'm not going to be sending my best general, Lord Paleogus. I think this is the 3rd captain for what was previously Prince Manuel's units. Yeah, he's carrying on the legacy, so I'll keep doing that. And I will be counting on this man to carry me through the Mongol invasions. That's going to be very important. The invasion force is all ready to go here, and it is just a lot of troops from all over the place. I have my Byzantine cavalry, so I'm excited to get these in play. It's a good, what are they called when they can do both things? Like a hybrid. Yeah, hybrid, that's what they're called. You know, it's a skirmish cav, but it can also fight in melee, which is pretty nice. And yeah, I got my Trebizond archers, got my Byzantine lancers, got some artillery, then my swordsmen, my Byzantine infantry, my spearmen, got some javelins as well. And then I do have some Pronoi Legion in here, I got some Varangian guard as well. And yeah, not enough cataphracts. I would like more, but I'm just counting on whatever heirs I have been my cataphracts. So that's all I have available to me. And then I did bring some regular horse archers, just because they are a bit faster than the Byzantine cavalry, and I would like to have their speed available to me. So I'm expecting the French to retreat from this, but then I'm wondering if there is going to be a counterattack, so we will have to see. Let's just drop a save here and end this turn. Oh man, I was worried about the Inquisitors killing my assassins, but I should have been worried about this rank 1 bishop instead. Jesus, he killed my rank 4 assassin. Fucking hell. And we were able to kill another bishop, luckily. And yeah, so the French did retreat from Aquitaine. And we did pillage a little bit of money there, not too much. Let's see, we lost a galley here in the Black Sea, so I'll have to reinforce that. And the Boyar was destroyed in Anatolia. Okay. This is not a big deal because I was just using Anatolia as my siege province, and I just needed the Boyar so that I could tech up to the siege buildings. Now, the King of France has finally died. Yeah, he was getting up there in age. And the king, the Danes has also died as well. And yeah, my assassin chased into enemy territory and he got caught by a border fort, so that's unfortunate. Also, my spy got caught here in Denmark. That's too bad because there's no border fort there, so he must have been caught just by natural agents. The armor is finished here in Naples, so now what I can start doing is I can retrain the Pronoia Legion that I'm training in Nicaea and bring them over to Naples and give them some armor here. That way I will always have unarmored Pronoia Legion just in case I need to use them in the desert. So that's going to be the play. Horse breeder is finished. Now I think I just need one more horse building finished before I can get the Kitafax, I think. Hounding out heresy. So preaching out against heresy, Dominic and his order have made a great name for themselves. The Domine Canes, or the Hounds of the Lord, a pun on their name. Dominicans. Dominic is an implacable opponent of heresy and whips up support for the true church. All Spanish provinces gain a minimum of plus 10% zeal and many converts for the Catholic Church. Doesn't affect us at all. And let's see, anything else here that is... Doesn't seem like anything is significant enough. All right, so where's the new French king? So he only has 4 influence, so it's the same amount as the last king. And yeah, so that chapter house has been destroyed now, and that crusade marker has been destroyed. But again, I don't really know if that has any effect here. So let's go right on into Anjou, and we're not even gonna siege this out. It would only take 2 turns to get rid of these units, but this is not my goal. So why waste time here? Let's go to Anjou and destroy this chapter house, and then this should also destroy the crusade. The question is going to be, can they reinforce Anjou to stop me? They do have some soldiers in Toulouse and Ile-de-France and Britannia, or Brittany. So there is a possibility that they can reinforce well enough here to stop me, or at least, put up a fight. We will see. I would hope to get a fight in. It's been a little while, and it would be nice to, actually, yeah, get a little scrap in, right? So we will keep an eye on that. The German say it's not going away fast enough, but what can you do, right? Here's a bit of revenge for us, as we were able to kill that bishop that killed my assassin that was trying to kill him. And let's see, yeah, we killed another bishop. That looks good. And the French are retreating from Anjou. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So they did retake Aquitaine. That's to be expected. The Hungarians are happy. And yes, we're catching assassins in Naples. My spy keeps on getting caught in Denmark. I don't know how many more spies I want to send to Denmark if they're going to keep dying. Maybe I need to get a higher valor spy to survive the counterintelligence network there. Armor's Workshop is finished here in Georgia. That's going to give my Varangian guards even better armor there. And the Master Merchant is finished here in Syria as well. Swordsmith's Workshop. I'm working on getting that Master Swordsmith so that I can get +1 valor to my Byzantine infantry that are going to be trained here in Palestine. And a monastery is finished here in Armenia. I can't remember what the goal of that. I think just because I was using this to train basic horse archers, I wanted to get an additional +1 morale for them. Albigensian heretics are an offshoot of the Cathars and follow many of their erroneous teachings, but go further in their rejection of the church, its priests, and all that is sacred. These Cathars may hide behind a new name, but heresy must always be extirpated. Their strength grows in Toulouse, Provence, Aquitaine, and Genoa. Again, I don't really think that has much to... Ooh, oh, shit! Oh, wow. I thought it might be too late for this. So we have an English reappearance. Yes. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was worried that it was going to be too late, because the thing is that after a faction is gone, yes, there's chances of, one of those heirs that has not come of age yet to eventually come of age and lead a faction reemergence. But after a certain amount of time, I think they say you wait 60 years and that's guaranteed to not be able to happen anymore, because it's guaranteed that heir is already, gone on and died without leading a reemergence. So I was afraid that this was not going to happen. For example, I haven't thought about the Turks reemerging in my provinces for a while because I kind of thought that we were past that, but maybe we're not. Maybe I need to go back to checking my provinces to make sure that my loyalty is above 120%. But in any case, it looks like they just have the one province that they are attacking. Let's see. Yeah, it's just the one. And I want to take a look at those stacks. I want to see what they have. And is this, let's see, do I have anything of significance? Doesn't seem like it. If this man's a governor, yeah, this man is a governor, so this province will be receiving minus 30 happiness, so I will have to just double check that. And is this a general? No. It doesn't, I think he's probably just one of the peasants that are garrisoning this castle, so that should be fine as well. Let me just make sure everyone's happy, including, yeah, that looks good. That's fine. All right, let's go back to the exciting stuff. So they have some feudal sergeants. That's good spearmen, and they have armor upgrades as well. Mounted sergeants, feudal men-at-arms. I mean, that's all solid. It really is. And looks like they have a good general as well. Yeah, they have a 5-star Sir William Marshall. Yes. Yep. Mighty warrior. So yeah, he gets plus 10 health. He must be a historical general, would be my guess. Plus 10 health. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a good one. So he has 5 valor. Damn. Yeah, he's good. And ooh, only 1 loyalty on this guy, but I don't think it's gonna matter. 4 stars on him. Tough justice. So yeah, plus 3 dread and minus 10 happiness. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Those are some decent generals, and looking at the rest of their stuff, I mean, it's really solid for this era, and that's usually what you're gonna get with a lot of, a lot of faction reemergences, right? You're gonna get stuff that matches up well for its era. Ooh, we have a 6-star general too. Only 2 loyalty though. And unfortunately, oh no, the king only has 2 influence. Oh no. Are they gonna have a civil war immediately? And then Sir Strongbow Fitzgilbert becomes the king? Or the new leader? I mean, they need don't they need another royalty to be disloyal for that to happen? Or is that not necessary? Because he's not royalty. In any case, it's going to be worth keeping an eye on that. Yeah. Fascinating. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Looks like, yep. Looks like the French are actually, that worked. Destroying that chapter house worked because we have this, all of this up here in Brittany is a civil war. And then they've also lost Northumbria as well, and they've lost Champagne. They do have an army here in Toulouse that has gone over, so they're going to have to fight it over between these 2 armies. I'm going to be betting on the Civil War army, actually, yeah. Yeah. That's going to be a tough little civil war for... Yep, and he's down to 2 influence. Well, my work is over. I want to get out of here, and I do not want to kill the... the Civil War army. I don't want to be fighting that. Like, it's not, I would like a good scrap, but I'd rather just go into Normandy. And since there's no castle here, but there's a port, the goal then is to just get this army to retreat. And then since there's no fight, hopefully then I just take this port and I don't destroy it. And then I can just get my guys out of there without a fight, And I did want to fight, but, on the other hand, it's kind of nice causing this much damage without having to get into a fight. So, yeah, interesting. Okay, wow. It's going to be very interesting to see if anyone takes advantage of this. I'm looking at you. It looks like Spain's kind of gearing for it, don't they? Like, they just all of a sudden have like 3 stacks in Aragon. Their armies are so pitiful, though. They just have these like early period armies. What I call the tier 1 armies. And then, like, for instance, these are also early armies for the English, but I would call these tier 2 armies because you get like the feudal sergeants is a tier 2 unit. I basically base my tiers off of the 5 levels of castles, right? And since you need a keep for a feudal sergeant, you need a keep for feudal men-at-arms, I would call these tier 2 units, and I would call the basic spearman just a tier 1 unit. And these units for the Spanish are pretty much all tier 1. The militia sergeants is a tier 2 unit. The Genites are a tier 2 unit, but they also start with the horse, actually not the master horse breeder, but I think they start with the regular horse breeder, even though they only have the castle here in Leon. And technically they should have a keep to get that horse breeder, but they kind of break the rules when the Spanish start the campaign. So they can train Genites, which is a tier 2 unit from turn 1, which is an incredible advantage for the Spanish. But in any case, I'm getting a little off topic here. Let's see. So with the Germans, I want to take a peek at their loyalty. They're looking okay. Yeah, they're actually looking really good. Yep. Yeah, they need this guy to die, or they need this civil war to end in failure for their generals to start rethinking their position. While I will not be asking for a ceasefire right away with the French, I will be waiting just a little bit here, because I want to make sure, of course, that I don't just restart a war. So I want to get all of these armies out of French territory, and then I will be, asking for that ceasefire, and we'll see if he, hopefully he takes that offer. So yeah, let's keep an eye on things. Let's just kind of keep the camera over here, drop a save, and see what's going down here. We got 4 more years before my glorious achievements points are counted up yet again. And yeah, the year 1205 is going to be the beginning of the high period, so that's going to be a new era for this campaign as well. Looks like the French have retreated from Normandy, as to be expected, and it looks like we were able to keep that port, which is good. Lost Anjou, that's fine, and the French are retreating from Aquitaine. So now this is New England right here. So there we go. Man, we're getting a natural disaster after natural disaster. So we have a flood in Georgia. Luckily, nothing was destroyed there, and looks like we are catching some papal assassins here in Naples. And then my assassin was caught here in Hungary. It's unfortunate. Monastery's finished, so +1 morale for my Byzantine cav that are trained here in Sinai. And now let's bring all of my men back home. Actually, oh no, can I not? Why not? Is there a boat in the way? Oh, there's that freaking German boat. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's attack it. So I was told again that I should attack with my fast boats to catch it, and then attack with my slower boats to kill it. So let's see if that works. This is slower than my Dromons, so if that works, that should work. So we'll keep an eye on that. So I will have to wait at least another turn. Yeah, I'll have to wait a turn to get my guys out of here, and then I also want to wait an additional turn for someone to take this, either rebels or France or someone, just so that we don't get a war caused up again by just someone taking this territory back. So a couple more turns left. Looks like the rebels did win the battle here in Toulouse as expected. This garrison's going to hold out for 3 turns before Toulouse is taken. And so far, looks like they just have like other... This also belonged to the Civil War. Okay, it's interesting. They lost to Wales as well. Yeah, so far no one's taken advantage of this. I wonder if the English are just going to go ham once they've taken this castle in 2 turns. Oh, wow. So the English are not even waiting. They did not even wait to take Aquitaine. They just went off and took Anjou. Interesting. They left 1 stack behind to finish conquering Aquitaine. Wow. I love to see it. And it looks like, yeah, that did work. So we did actually manage to sink that German boat. Oh man, you know what? Like if that's the answer to the whole navy thing, is that you have to split your fleets up and then attack, with your slow ships and your heavy ships split apart. If that's the answer, then man, what a just a relief, a release of headaches that I've had with this naval stuff in this game for quite a while. So I have the largest army, and yes, the Holy Roman Empire has finally died. So that And the king... No! That sucks. That's so stupid. So the English are already gone because the king died and they had no heirs. So he was just really old. God damn it. And let's see, it looks like my bodyguards killed a French assassin. Okay. What a disappointing turn of events. So now we have... Wow, things just got really messy here. So this previous French or English army is just one turn away from taking Aquitaine. And the French have consolidated their armies here in Toulouse, so they probably could reinforce the fight here in Aquitaine. The English army is decent, but they don't have any archers, so all of their archers are up here in Anjou. And this is going to take 6 years for this castle to fall, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. There's still these Civil War armies hanging out here as well. It no longer says that they're Civil War armies, so I'm assuming that that means that the head of the Civil War has been killed. And, ooh, the Danes have taken Northumbria. Okay, interesting. So they did take advantage of this, and this is going to fall in 3 turns. So that's something. That's something. You know, it'd be nice for the Danes to finally get involved a little bit here. Yeah. Yeah, is that it, though? Is that the only thing that has happened regarding other factions, you know, taking advantage of the situation? Yeah, the Spanish are just, like, gearing for a fight, but it'd be cool if, like, you know, these 2 sides fought, and then the Spanish came in to clean up the southern areas, because the French are really weak in the south. They have these 2 armies, they have this garrison, they're gonna have to fight a battle here, and then they don't really have much until you get up to like Flanders. You know, their French king, it's the same guy, so he's still around. But yeah, Flanders is gonna be like their biggest army, I think. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's get my guys back. Let's go right in and attack Sicily. Just like, let's not even go home. I did not take a single casualty because I did not have to wait around and fight a single siege during that entire raiding sortie. So, is it too soon to call that the most successful raiding party of all time? 2 chapter houses defeated, a civil war caused, a faction reemergence caused, and not a single casualty taken? I don't know. That was pretty gosh darn good. So, yeah, I will wait before someone takes this, you know, either the rebels or hopefully the rebels. And then I will try to get that ceasefire with the French. That'd be totally fine. That'd be good. I would like that. Give it to me, precious. And then, yeah, same thing like with Sicily, basically. I want to kill these armies because that would destroy their land link to me. Their king is still here in Malta. And since they don't have any boats, they are just stranded there. Then I can have my boats leave any sea regions that border Malta. And then we can hopefully just get a trade partner stuck here in Malta. And then hopefully someone else will take Sicily. Like perhaps the Italians, even though they barely have anything, they do have enough boats to get to Sicily. So like that is an option. And then that would give me another trade partner as well. And that would get rid of, yeah, that would get rid of 2 enemies for me. The Sicilians and the French. And that would leave me with just the Hungarians and the Germans, who are on my border, so I can't really do anything short of actually attacking them. So this is going to be a situation where it's going to be just, you know, have to wait for the Mongols to come in. And yeah, hopefully they come in and just kind of wreck all of this area here, go right through Poland, and just smash into Hungary and Germany. That is going to be my dream. Hopefully, now this is what essentially happened during my first Byzantine playthrough, where they just, you know, they landed in Khazar and then they just attacked Georgia 3 times, and I won each time, and they took so many casualties that they couldn't really do much other than that, which was like, okay, sweet, so I just protected the world, great. And I was hoping they just kind of go past me and, you know, like attack the factions on my western flank, but that's not what happened. I did just notice that the governorship of Normandy does give +1 command, and even though I'm leaving Normandy this turn and I expect it to be taken back pretty much immediately, I figured if I could give this +1 command to my general who is invading Sicily on this turn, just to give him a little bit of extra command boost. There we go. Yeah, that's useful actually. So let's do that, and then let's bring taxes up to very high, and yeah, hopefully we lose that. That'd be fine, and then hopefully we can get a ceasefire soon enough. So yeah, let's go in here. Let's go to fight a battle here in Sicily. Now I finally have an opportunity to show my multi-wave attack strategy that I've been talking about for quite a while, because yeah, here it is. It's finally visualized. Now this is not a perfect representation of what I have in mind, but it's really, this is getting there, right? So what I have in mind is this is that skirmish wave that is not intending to win the battle. And actually, I kind of forgot. Let's do Byzantine Cav for the pronoun. There we go. Or do I want, no, see, now I'm thinking, now I'm thinking too much. Let's do that. Yeah. So yeah, the idea is going to be that I have my skirmishers, my spearmen, my javs, my horse archers, my fast ones, and my Byzantine lancers as well, my fast, my light cav, and then my generals, of course, going to be sitting in the back. But the idea for this army is to, go forward and to sort of tempt the enemy army out of their, whatever their defensive location is going to be, a hill, a forest, or what have you. Get them out of there. Get them moving towards me. Get them out of formation. Get them chasing. And yes, they can break my units. My skirmishers, my archers can run away. My cav can run away. My light cav can help sort of single out certain units that maybe have gotten out of position. Maybe these mounted sergeants become vulnerable, and I can like 2v1 one of these units perhaps. The spearmen and the javelins are going to be meant to be the kind of the rear guard of the retreat. The idea for them is to try to find a position, whether it's a forest, whether it's a hill, whether it's a forest on a hill, be somewhere where you can kind of cover the retreat of the rest of my forces and also do some damage as well. If there were some heavier components to this army, like some heavy cav, then these formations can basically be used to, pin those heavy cav in place and use the javelins to strike them down. And again, they would get cut down eventually by good, dedicated heavy infantry units. But if they can just kind of hold their ground and be annoying, again, well, my other units kind of just, retreat and skirmish for a bit. That's going to be the idea. So then I would be coming in with the heavy hitters. I would preferably have more cataphracts, but in this case, I just have the one backup cataphract, along with my 2 Pronomaya Legion, a couple units of Varangian Guard, a couple units of Byzantine infantry, a couple units of Byzantine cav, and then, yeah, spearmen and some more. Let's get these guys a little bit further down. But yeah, spearmen and then some more skirmishers down here just to kind of round things out. Then it's a third wave, not really, important for the purposes of this. This is kind of the wave that I don't know. It's a work in progress, but obviously this is going to be meant for running down the army, hopefully once it's broken and running away. So I just had a ton of light cav left over. So here they are. I don't have a ton of light infantry, but, I have a couple of units of light infantry. And yeah, this is a work in progress. I'm not quite there yet for this third wave, but it's not going to be necessary for this army. In fact, it'd be really funny if after all of this, my first wave, my skirmish wave, actually does just win by itself. It might. I don't know. I'm going up against a 0-star general, so we will see. Anyway, let's just kind of get in here and, have some fun. Right off the bat, we are seeing some enemy, what are we at? Enemy archers on top of the hill? Perfect. That's fine. And let's bring spears and javies over on this side, and spears and javies. So I just want them both on my left side. I'm seeing more forest and more high ground over here. So I kind of want to keep these guys together. What do we have? A 1 Royal Knight. I'm not too worried about that. And then let's send my horse archers up to scout. And my Byzantine lancers can go up there to protect them. And then my general can just kind of like hang back, like all the way. You're just chilling, man. You're just watching the proceedings, and let's have the reinforcements come on like right where he is, right? So what can we see? We got some archers, and yeah, we got units. See, it's funny, this is like, so we've fought in Sicily. This is going to be the third time we're fighting in Sicily. This is at least the second time we're fighting on this exact map. I'm not sure if it's been this exact map all 3 times. But they don't exactly take the high ground, do they? They prefer the they prefer to make it hard for themselves, which is a really interesting tactic. They must be really smart. You know, that must be what it is. They know something that I don't, clearly. So it's if I take the high ground, it's probably going to be a trap. So what I should probably do is go all the way and try to find lower ground than them and try to, you know, find a position where I can attack up into them. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. For now, though, they want to bring these archers out to maybe tangle with my horse archers, and I feel like that's going to give me an opportunity. Byzantine cav, go attack these archers. And do I have some more cav on the way? Let's see, lancers and lancers. Let's send my other unit of lancers to just start poking these archers as well. So yeah, they're going to come in, and do we have any movement from any of these units? Not quite. The archers are going to hang out down here, and if that's going to be the case, then let's send horse archers up to this ridge, and then let's send my Trebizond archers up here and then here. Let's see, what do I want to do with my... I kind of want one unit of, like, spears, like, here. And then another position of spears. Can I get them in this forest before the enemy attacks? Or is that going to be too far off? Yeah, we'll find out. So we did break those unit of archers, it looks like. And let's get... Yep, these guys can come forward. Byzantine Lancers are going to be charging into these. Alright, Feudal Men-at-Arms are popping up. So let's get my Byzantine Lancers away from them. And then horse archers can just start shooting at Feudal Men-at-Arms. That's going to be good for us. These archers can also shoot at these Feudal Men-at-Arms as well. And yeah, these archers are just going to hang out right here, which is not good for us. But yeah, we'll take some shots point blank. But you know, as long as they're shooting these Feudal Men-at-Arms, let's just shoot at them from all sides. And now they are starting to activate down there. How's this chase going? Okay, a few more guys left. And yeah, let's just get some more shots into these Feudal Men-at-Arms. If they're just going to get stuck between 3 horse archers, that's not good for them. And now our guys on this side, I mean, they're not on a great position. They're kind of on the other, you know, the wrong side of this little ridge here. But yeah, they can get some shots in these Feudal Men-at-Arms, and they can start retreating when it's time. They do have their mounted sergeants coming out, which is not really ideal. I kind of want to turn these horse archers around to maybe give some support here. And then, let's see, these Trebizond archers can... Yeah, they're also not in a great position, honestly. But yeah, and they're running down this way. And let's see if we can get... Where's my other Byzantine Lancers? Maybe come over here, and maybe we can support that fight a little bit. And yeah, let's run down these guys. If we broke those Feudal Men-at-Arms, that's going to be good. And Byzantine Lancers up here. I need you guys back in the fight, please. So come back here. So what do we got here? Byzantine Lancers fighting Feudal Men-at-Arms. Yeah, that's not great. Now we got their mounted sergeants coming in. So yeah, let's make sure you guys are all on skirmish. And then, yeah, let's get these spearmen facing these mounted sergeants. And maybe my guys can run back through them, and that would be good. And then how are we doing here? So let's see. Yep. Actually, yeah, we're chasing. So yeah, we broke those guys. Byzantine Lancers are fighting their mounted sergeants. How's this fight going? Kind of tempted. So yeah, they are chasing in this direction. My Trebizond archers are going to run down. Horse archers are doing a bit of skirmishing. And yeah, we got to fight in the forest. And this is a good fight for us, because I can bring my Slav javelins up and they can start throwing their... Let's get my Byzantine Lancers out of here. And I can have my spears take this fight. Oh, never mind. They don't want to. And then let's get my horse archers actually chasing down archers on this side. And it looks like they have some reinforcements coming in, so that's alright. And yeah, we have some guys, let's see. Lancers are breaking, they're running away. Yeah, these Trebizond archers are running away. So they definitely are getting some, you know, victories here with a few of their mounted sergeants. Let's see, feudal sergeants into my spearmen. That's not going to be a great trade for me. So if I can get my Byzantine Lancers around to the side and maybe get a rear charge here, that'd be good. And if I could get, let's see, ooh, my javelins got caught out. Damn, that's not good. They're running away. Yep, that was an error. That should not have been the case. Let's get a rear charge into the back of these field sergeants here. And yeah, these guys are running away, and they're running away. All right. Unfortunately, yeah, these guys are going to be getting run down, but again, you know, they're not in the fight, right? So let's get these guys routing off. And then, yeah, I forgot I don't know my hotkey is for route. What is it? Is it say, it's control, oh, okay. So, I did not know that. I've never told my guys to route before. I've always done withdraw. And then I was told, like, no, you should be using route because it's, it gets you guys out of there faster. Alright, so let's see if we can drive these guys off. Maybe have some casualties. We're fighting horses in the woods, but we also have some swords getting us as well. So we're going to hold here for a bit. Let's get our javs back in. Let's get our javs back in so we can get some, let's see, javy tosses. Let's see, you guys... I mean, yeah, you're still you're still in the fight, I suppose. And, yeah, my guys are getting broken here. Yeah, now my javelins are running away. Okay, that's fine. So we're still inflicting some casualties on them. Did I leave my horse archers up here? Oh, that's not good. My horse archers got caught by spearmen. You guys just route. Please get out of there. That's going to be totally fine. I still have my spears up here as well. They're kind of hanging out. So, let's see. These guys... If I could fight these mounted sergeants, that'd be a good fight for me. You guys want to go? And did we get some archers that came back here? Yeah, we did. Oh, perfect. Nice. Yeah, let's fight some mounted sergeants here. Yeah, I'll take this. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Javelins? Do me the honors of throwing some javelins into the face of these guys. And up here, yeah, so this is actually like going all to code, right? And then, just keep in mind, this is my first time actually implementing this strategy. So like, you know, if it looks a little sloppy, if it looks a little, you know, weird or dumb or whatever, we'll see. We will see. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I have no idea. But, you know, obviously I'm achieving my objectives. You know, I'm taking dents out of their superior soldiers. I'm spreading them apart. And my guys, like, you know, they will be running and splitting apart for quite a while. And let's see, we got, yeah, mounted sergeants. Yeah, they got my archers running away. Yeah, but damn. Okay, well, that's too bad. So yeah, these guys are getting out of there. These guys are getting out of there. Let's see, Byzantine Lancers. I got 15 left. Let's have these spears face in this direction to kind of hold here. And then Byzantine Lancers and Javelin Men. Do I... Tempted to get them to route out of here. And I'm tempted to get these guys to route out of here as well. Because, yeah, remember, keep in mind, like, part of the goal here is to essentially get my next full stack out onto the field at like, pretty much the same time, you know? Like, I want almost all of my units to be coming over that ridge at the same time, so... I don't want too many holdouts here. That goes for you as well. You guys can get out of here. And now we gotta fight in the forest. So, do I have my... Where's my javies? I feel like my javies keep getting caught here. Which is unfortunate. But yeah, we're putting up a fight. Yeah, let's get spears, you know, fighting mounted sergeants here. Yeah, they must have gotten around my flank and got into my javelin. So now they're running away. But at least we're fighting horses in the woods with my spearmen. That's a good fight for us. And same thing, we got another unit that came in as well. So, yeah, we will be broken here, but... we will be, again, doing a bit of damage to their, you know, like I said, better units, right? So, looks like what they have now is a lot of archers and some banged up militia sergeants, feudal men-at-arms, basic spearmen. Yeah, it looks like their mounted sergeants are getting out of there. This mounted sergeant unit. Yeah, so my javelins are running away from feudal sergeants. They can't outrun them because they are faster. They are light infantry. And if we can continue to do some damage to these mounted sergeants, I will take that as a silver lining. This last position has finally been broken. These spearmen are going to be running for their lives. And it looks like a lot of their cavalry is sort of disengaging right here. So they kind of, It's almost like they're kind of letting my guys go here, which is, you know, again, that's fine for me. And we're down to the point where I feel like, yeah, let's get my guys going. Let's bring them on. And yeah, here, look at, I mean, just look at that. Oh God, love that. That looks so badass. It looks so bad. Like, it's like, this is worth it just for that. And this, nothing here, you know, and I guess like I need to remind you guys of why I'm doing this, because you might wonder, like, why was this not my first wave? This first wave could have easily beaten this first wave, right? This is practice. This is practice of an idea, of a theory that I can be using in my battles going forward into the future. The idea is that the AI in this game can be pretty competent when it comes to, you know, having strong units that just rush you and destroy you. And having an army that can essentially tire out their best wave, do a bit of damage to it, and then string it out so that it's no longer in formation. And then coming in with a second army that can smash whatever's left, including whatever reinforcements of theirs dribble in, unit by unit. That's the idea here. That's the purpose, just as a reminder. Now that my army is getting a bit closer to being formed up here, and I'm seeing some archers taking some pot shots at us, so let's just go right in. Like Byzantine Cav, this is my hybrid cavalry unit. Let's send them right in. Let's send another unit of Byzantine Cav, basically as Overwatch, and then let's send my Pronoia Legion up as well, and then my Byzantine infantry can deal with their feudal sergeants right there. That's going to be good. Varangian Guard, just stay out of arrow fire. Don't take needless shots. And then let's see, I got my spears and my archers moving up as well. And then let's see, cataphracts. Let's see, so we got a lot of archers in the rear here, but we can pick off these 3 units pretty easily here, I think. So yeah, you just go in here, start running, and then let's see, Pronoia Legion, yeah, you guys can go in as well. And then these Byzantine infantry can go up here and get rid of this unit of spears. And then let's take my Varangian Guard and start looking at, what do they have here? So archers, archers, archers. That's looking like it's all archers, and that's going to be a good target for my cavalry. So now I'm running down archers here. Let's bring back my Byzantine cavalry so they don't get caught. Let's bring back my infantry to cut down. There we go. This is going to be good. And let's just get a full surround. Let's go here. And then on this side, let's see. Let's get these guys around so that we can, yep, now we can run down these archers here. That's perfect. And yep, now they're running away. And we can chase them down a little bit, but not too much. We don't have to worry too much about it. Feudal men-at-arms on this side. Oh yeah, Varangian guards are just going to eat these guys. And we don't want my Varangians getting shot by archers. So let's bring this unit back around so they're not getting shot in the rear. Actually, do they carry their shields on their back during melee fights? It would make sense, but do they get a shield bonus in that direction? I actually have no idea. I have no idea. Let's have these Byzantine Cav and these Pronoia Legion just kind of be on standby here. And what do we have? We have spears protecting. How many spears do we have? Just the one unit of spears and this little tiny unit of militia sergeants protecting all of his archers? Okay, well that looks good. Let's get these infantry on this side, and then let's get you guys around here. Spearmen are going to be coming up. Okay, so they want to get eaten alive by Varangian guards. That's... love to see that. Love to see that. Let's bring the Pronoia Legion back around. Because, yeah, as soon as we get an opening here, we can just jump, just dive on in. And let's bring my cataphracts around this side. And then bring my spears, my archers up. And then, yeah, let's get my Varangian guard just charging on into here. Let's charge on into here, and then Pronoia Legion charging on into spears here, and then, or archers, should I say, and then on this side as well. Feast, boys, feast, get them. Just get them. We can shoot down these militia sergeants with my Byzantine Cav, and yeah, let's just get rid of these militia sergeants the easy way there. So that's going to get rid of all of these soldiers. So what do they have coming up? More archers and more archers. I'm not seeing any melee in the rest of these archers. So that's nice. Let's get these Byzantine cav down here as well. And any other units? No, that's looking good. And that's looking good. Yeah, we're breaking these spearmen. They're running away. And my Varangian guard barely took any damage. Let's see, send my Byzantine cav to chase them down. Varangians can come down here and cut off these guys. And we did also destroy that unit as well. And now we're just chasing down a bunch of archers, and that feels good. And yeah, we can chase on those spearmen. And let's see, where's these Byzantine cav? Yeah, they can come and help chase down these archers. This is looking very good. Now we got, yeah, we're chasing all of these guys out of the forest. I got some Pronoia Legion coming up here. Let's get my Cataphracts. I know they're slow, but let's get these guys involved as well. Because even though they're slow, they're still faster than infantry. And what do we got in the rear? So we are seeing some mounted sergeants and some militia sergeants coming over the hill, and some urban militia. So so they have a few melee soldiers for sure. I will have to keep an eye on that as my bloodlust just consumes me, and I want to, get rid of all these archers. But yeah, let's get rid of as many of them as we can before we have to reform ranks. I have now called off the pursuit for now, just because there's that unit of mounted sergeants there. But now my Byzantine cavalry is going to be getting into position. They still have not lost a single person. Wow, that's impressive. So let's start getting shots on these mounted sergeants here and then here. And then if they want to fight us, I mean, I wonder if Byzantine cav can beat mounted sergeants. They're good melee soldiers. I mean, they're competent at least. So let's bring these Pronoia Legion. I mean, they for sure can beat them. And yeah, they have not lost much either. Let's send these guys after these archers. And then these Cataphracts can come up and help out. And yeah, you gotta charge in here. And then, yeah, let's just charge in from all sides. And just get rid of these mounted sergeants before these militia sergeants and urban militia come up to help out. And yeah, that should win us the battle there. And now let's bring up my infantry. So my Byzantine infantry here. And then Varangian guards, just go forward. We're chopping down archers on this side, and then let's keep bringing up my rear guard. My archers and my spears are performing my rear guard action in this army, or in this wave, I should say. I do not want to get caught by militia sergeants. Let's get back here. That would be a poor fight for me. So yeah, the guys that I want to be fighting militia sergeants are, well, Byzantine infantry, yes. I prefer my Varangians, but looks like they decided to stop moving. Let's get you guys up, please. And let's see, they want to chase down my Pronoia Legion. I do not want that. I do not. So let's shoot them in the rear. And then, yeah, let's just charge them with Byzantine infantry. And then let's charge them here just to hold them in place. And we can hopefully break them like that. And let's see, urban militia, archers. Let's see, we can chase archers with Cataphracts. And then urban militia. Yeah, let's send my general in. Let's send him in, why not? These militia sergeants got broken immediately. Yes, that looks good. And how do they, do they have any reinforcements coming on? I'm not quite seeing any. So let's charge down these Pronoia. Yeah, they're fleeing the field now. So let's trap these urban militia here between my Cataphracts and my Pronoia Legion. And that feels pretty good. So obviously, right, I think you get the picture by now. I don't think I have to keep saying it. But there's an idea here, there's an idea of concept. It wasn't the perfect example, but it was an example. I brought an army that was not as powerful in melee as the army that I faced, and they drove me off. I had to take some casualties, and yeah, then I was able to smash them. So, yeah, the real test is going to be what happens when I go up against a really powerful, melee army, and some really powerful heavy cav. Because that's one thing that this army that I went up against did not have. They had mounted sergeants, which is a really solid medium to light cavalry unit, but They did not have any really powerful heavy cav. You know, I was not facing feudal knights, chivalric knights, gothic knights, lancers, anything like that. I was facing off against mounted sergeants. So the real test is going to be what happens when I'm facing off against a real heavy duty, like real powerful, punch you in the face kind of Catholic armored army. How is this strategy going to fare against that? I guess we'll just see later on in this campaign, hopefully. I'm sure the Sicilians will have no way of paying for these 663 men that I've captured. And yeah, so I always... Is there a way for me to see the stats of all of the people that fought, including the first waves? Because this will always only show the units that were on the field when the battle ended, which is really unfortunate. I would like to see the stats of everyone that fought. Unless, like... Yeah, it's not... Okay. I had to check the scroll. I had to check the mouse scroll. I had to make sure that it wasn't the mouse scroll. Okay, so it's not the mouse scroll. Oh, God. There's a bit of a joke there. But anyway, yeah, if I'm missing a control here that shows me the stats of all of my men, that would be really cool. So, in any case, moving on. And Sicily is now mine. That's wonderful. Ransom refused. That's whatever. And Reliquary finished. So that's going to give my Trebizond archers trained there an additional +2 morale. And keep is finished here in Rum. I think I'm building up like a second line of defenses against the Mongols just in case, I guess, is what I'm going for. Yeah. I don't always know what past Khan was thinking, but you know, I try to figure it out. I try to meet him halfway sometimes. It is going to be taking 3 turns to get rid of this army. So, what I will probably do, I had the siege equipment, so I'll probably just go right in there and get rid of that garrison right away. And that's going to allow me to get a ceasefire with the Sicilians a bit faster, hopefully. Now, still no one's taken Normandy. Jesus, okay. And the loyalty is 70%. Oh god, guys, like take Normandy so I can get that ceasefire with you. Anyone, rebels, French, I don't care. Someone take it. And yeah, the Danes are taking Northumbria. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Do something, Danes. At least someone do something. Jesus Christ, like France, do something. Anyone. All right. In any case, that feels like it's nice that finally something happened. You know, I feel like that was the first time something has happened in a while. So, man, there's only 54 men left in this crusade. And did the German king die? Okay, so the new one also has only 3 influence. Thank goodness. I love that. Cool. So when this crusade fails, there's a possibility that the Germans will be facing some issues as well. And that's what I want to see going forward. I want to see people having issues that are not me. But in any case, that is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Concept playing Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.